I feel like Coach Freeze and Coach Luke and last week and through fall camp in the spring, that's one thing coming in early. I feel like they prepared me well for coming in and putting in work and hard work to get that to do good.
It's kind of becoming a trend for high school guys to leave after their first semester and get that extra spring. Looking back on it, how much did those 15 practices in the spring help you in terms of getting ready?
It helped a lot. I felt like I was physically and mentally prepared, to face guys like the first teams, get first jitters out the way. I felt like I wasn't nervous, with older guys like Fawn, LT, and Ben, and Conyers and J Bell, they all helped me to this point, and I felt like I did a pretty good job.
Javon, you moved up to first team pretty quickly in camp. Were there any jitters when you got to camp, having gone through the spring, or did you feel like you knew where you were going?
I felt like I knew where I was going. Coming in during spring, Coach Luke, he threw me out there with some first team reps. When guys like Robert and Breland and Vidal, those guys really helped me get to this point now.
Is it a hard decision for high school guys to give up that last semester?
In some ways, some people are two-sport athletes. I played basketball from my freshman to junior year. I feel like I gave that up. It helped a lot, to come in and do something special.
What were those first few days going against guys like Kim Dichie and what were those like?
They were rough at first, but then, as they got on, we worked on technique, worked in the weight room, worked on conditioning, and I felt great after that. We're still getting better every day.
What are you specifically working on now that you see what you need to do moving forward?
Just the little things. We talk about in the offensive line room. Just the technique. The little things, steps. Hands. How to be tight. Stuff like that that'll help you against teams.
How did Rod look at left tackle today?
He looked good. He has some wonderful feet. They're very, very quick. He has the ability to do so.
Do you sense that he's kind of picking things up quickly?
Yeah, Rod's a smart guy. He can pick things up. Fast at that.
Has there been a chemistry issue with the deal, the way it's working with LT out and Fawn moving over and now Rod there? Is it hard to get any chemistry going?
Not really. Those guys, they come in and work every day. Coach Luke does a great job getting us prepared. And, as an O-line, we're chemistry. So, as anybody switching positions, we're ready to go in. The next guy got to be able to step up, and they do so.
How do you feel like the seniors doing that you're competing with, Aaron?
Oh, Aaron does a great job. He showed a lot of improvement, since he's been out. Great job. He lost weight. That was really good for him. He moves very well.
Do you just feel like that just makes the position stronger when he comes back 100%? That you guys will probably share reps?
Yeah, it's good to have a backup. You know what I'm saying? With guys like me and him, you got J Bell and Jordan, or if Rod or, when LT comes back, just things like that. It does a great job having depth. That's what, the coaches talk about having depth. So when we do our tempo stuff, if somebody need a break, they can come out and they can come in.
Has Aaron mentored you much?
Yes, he has. He's done a great job of mentoring me, telling me stuff, how, we, before the games and stuff, hey, just go out there and do your thing, things like that, That's just one thing we talk about as an O-line. We do a great job of having chemistry.
How'd you handle the heat out there Saturday? That's one of the hottest days in the stadium.
It was hot, but as practices and fall camp, coaches did a great job of keeping us out there in the heat, getting us prepared for times like that.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks,